Look down at your stomach. Right now. Don't suck it in. Don't flex. Just look. Is it hanging? Is it pushing outward like it's inflated? Or does it feel soft, low, and stubborn, like it's protecting something? Here's the uncomfortable truth most people never hear. Your belly is not a weight problem. It's a signal. Your body does not randomly store fat. It stores fat on purpose, in specific locations, for specific biological reasons. And if you attack the wrong reason, you can diet for years, train 5 days a week, and still look exactly the same. In this video, you're going to learn how to read your belly like a diagnostic report. 3 distinct belly patterns. 3 internal systems breaking down. And 3 completely different fixes. Miss the pattern, and you fail. Understand it, and fat loss becomes predictable. Let's start with the most dangerous one. You've seen this body type before. Skinny arms. Thin legs. Sometimes even a sunken chest. But the stomach? It sticks straight out, hard, tight, swollen. Not jiggly. Not soft. If you pressed it, it would feel like a pumped tire. This is not stored fat. This is internal pressure. When people try to cardio this belly away, nothing happens. When they diet harder, nothing changes. Because calories are not the issue here. This belly forms when the liver loses flow. Think of your liver like a high-capacity filtration plant. Every drop of blood from your gut passes through it. Now imagine that filter slowly clogging. Scar tissue builds. Inflammation tightens the channels. Blood still comes in, but it can't leave efficiently. Pressure rises. And when pressure gets high enough, fluid begins leaking out of blood vessels and pooling into the abdominal cavity. That tight belly? It's not fat mass. It's trapped fluid. Clinical hepatology research shows that in advanced liver congestion, abdominal distension can be up to 50 to 60% fluid retention, not fat. This is why crunches don't work. This is why running doesn't help. You can't burn off something that isn't fat. This belly is the body screaming, I can't drain anymore. The liver gets overwhelmed by 3 main things. 1. Alcohol. Alcohol is a cellular solvent. It dissolves membranes and inflames tissue. If this belly exists, alcohol is non-negotiable. It must go. 2. Liquid sugar. Especially high fructose corn syrup. Fructose bypasses muscles, bypasses insulin control, and goes straight to the liver. It's alcohol without the buzz. 3. Chronic toxin exposure. Pesticides. Industrial chemicals. Processed foods. The liver can regenerate, but only if the assault stops. People reduce calories. The liver stays inflamed. The pressure remains. Weight might drop elsewhere, but the belly stays. Because the issue is drainage, not storage. First, remove the incoming damage. No alcohol. No liquid sugar. No fructose-heavy processed food. Second, restore bile flow. Bile is how the liver dumps waste. When bile thickens, toxins stay trapped. Supporting bile thinning allows pressure to drop naturally. Third, antifibrotic nutrition. Scar tissue reduces flow. Certain nutrient families have been shown to slow and even halt fibrosis progression. This belly shrinks when the liver can finally exhale. Now let's talk about the low-hanging pouch. Soft. Squishy. Sits right above the belt line. You see it more often in women. But modern men are developing it rapidly. This is subcutaneous fat. Not the kind that kills you fast, but the kind that refuses to leave. This belly is controlled by estrogen signaling. And no, this is not about gender. It's about hormones. Fat tissue produces estrogen. Estrogen tells the body to store more fat. More fat, more estrogen, more fat. A closed loop. But here's what changed in the modern world. We are surrounded by xenoestrogens. These are synthetic chemicals that behave like estrogen in the body. They come from air plastics, bottled water, A food packaging. Air receipts. A heated containers. These compounds bind to estrogen receptors and scream, store, protect, grow. That lower belly isn't just fat storage. It's a toxin buffer zone. Your body is isolating chemicals in fat to protect vital organs. Because your body doesn't want to release it. That fat is serving a function. Starving yourself only increases estrogen recycling. As fat breaks down and re-releases toxins into circulation, the body responds by storing it again. You don't fight estrogen with force. You redirect it. The liver processes estrogen into different pathways. Some are aggressive. Some are benign and excretable. Certain plant compounds shift estrogen metabolism toward the safe exit. But food alone isn't enough anymore. The modern chemical load is too high. This belly shrinks when estrogen is neutralized. Detox pathways are open. Plastic exposure is reduced. Glass containers. Filtered water. Environmental cleanup. This is fat loss through chemical silence, not calorie war. This is the most common belly on earth. Heavy. Sagging. Deep. Not just under the skin. Wrapped around organs. This is visceral fat. And it is built by two hormones working together. Cortisol and insulin. Cortisol is your emergency hormone. It exists to keep you alive during threat. In the wild, stress was short. A predator. A fight. Escape. Calm. Today, stress is constant. Bills. Work. Traffic. Notifications. Sleep deprivation. Your body doesn't know the difference. So cortisol stays high. Here's what cortisol does. It doesn't pull energy from fat first. It breaks down muscle into glucose. Your legs. Your glutes. Your shoulders. That sugar enters the bloodstream. Your pancreas sees danger and releases insulin. Insulin's job is storage. Since you aren't running or fighting, that energy gets stored as visceral fat, right in the center of your body. You are literally dissolving muscle to build a belly. Sleep deprivation alone can create insulin resistance in days. Studies show healthy people restricted to 4 to 5 hours of sleep become pre-diabetic in under a week. Cortisol stays elevated at night. Fat burning shuts off. You cannot out-train bad sleep. High-intensity training spikes cortisol. If cortisol is already high, this signals danger, not progress. Your body responds by holding fat tighter. That's why many stressed people get leaner arms, but bigger midsections. First, safety signals. Long walks. Slow movement. Low-intensity activity. This lowers cortisol instead of spiking it. Second, insulin control. Frequent eating keeps insulin elevated. Visceral fat locks shut. Intermittent fasting drops baseline insulin and allows fat cells to open. Third, nervous system recovery. Sleep. Mineral support. Adaptogenic herbs. Fat loss happens when the body feels safe, not punished. Very few people have only one belly type. You might have a stress belly plus hormonal belly. A hormonal belly plus liver congestion. That's why random diets fail. The order matters. You always stabilize insulin first. Then hormones. Then fat loss accelerates. Your belly is not stubborn. It is protective. It exists because your body believes you are under threat. Chemical, emotional, or metabolic. Remove the threat, and the fat leaves without a fight. Stand in the mirror. Be honest. Hard and tight. Liver first. Low and soft. Hormones first. Heavy and deep. Stress and insulin first. And remember, patience is not passive. It's active alignment. It took years to build that signal. It won't disappear in a weekend. But once you fix the cause, your body stops resisting. If this video helped you understand your body instead of blaming it, hit the like button so this reaches others who are stuck. And comment below. Which belly type do you see? Because awareness is the first step to finally getting results that last.